Hi, this is Tony Chapman for the Dales Report. This segment's called Taking to the Streets. We take world leaders, put them in the back seat, take advantage of the stimulus that's around us, and ask the questions that you want answered.
As one of my mentors said, the way an idea becomes a good idea, and we'll pick on the old Toronto Maple Leafs, not the current ones, but his example was that the old Toronto Maple Leafs would pay quite a lot of money to get the old players that everybody knew their name. And the effect was that you all knew all their names so you could boo at them because they never won. And it's sort of like a best practice was really an old practice. And so I think what you have to get comfortable with is knowing, doing, and selecting before it's actually everybody's idea. And so to me, you see now what the Leafs are doing, which is they tried to bring up some young people to become the next thing rather than buying somebody else's old thing. And in the case of businesses, I'd sooner see people sit back and say, what are 2 or 3 pieces of information that may be in the public domain that when considered and correlated turn into a different action than anybody else is taking?
And so where do you find those insights? Because there's just, information's a commodity now. There's too much and too many chasing. How do you identify what matters most when you're making that sort of arbitrage of information?
So one of the things I think is important is look at demographics. What's a big cohort and what's the big news? And so I've been reading, The Economist year end and a bunch of these things, and there's a lot of disdain for technology. There's a lot of, oh my gosh, we're sounding like Luddites. We're worried about Facebook knowing about stuff. Well, I don't know why people are worried. Like if technology applications know about what you like, you might get more of what you like. You still have to use what's between your ears to decide if you're going to transact or not and buy the stuff. But I would look at big trends and big public policy. So obvious screamers, climate change, aging cohort. So there's 2 groups there that that there are going to be winners in those sections. And even in climate change, yes, there will be winners. I'm not advocating for climate change and acknowledging the likely impact it's going to have on geographies. And now you have to say, how does that change what you can do?